Hey, what's up? Doesn't this look a little familiar from some of the old videos? Just glad that I am not feeling the way I did in those videos anymore. Just waking up. It's interview day. It's about 8:45. I don't know why I always have to wear a hat. It's like a comfort thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I'm still making these videos. I guess I'm just kind of interested in getting the word out about anything having to do with drug addiction, not just heroin or opiates, because my name of my channel is Opiate Advisor. Anything. You can be addicted to anything, and if you need hope, check out my videos. Look how bad I was, man. I was so tore up in those videos, going cold turkey like that. It was really rough, really bad, and I feel for everyone that's going through it right now, because every single day there's somebody that was in my shoes. Every single day there's somebody out there feeling like their whole body is just failing and their world is caving in, and you just gotta persevere. Sorry. Yeah, but just waking up, interview day. So I really hope I get it. It'd be a good morale boost for sure, but my morale is already pretty high, knowing where I've been, where I came from, where I'm at. I've gained the trust back of my family and everything like that. Everything's just, life is good. Life is going good. I just feel like it's my time. It's my time to shine. For all those years, 8 years being on heroin, I probably put in hundreds of applications. Never once got a call back ever. Never ever got a call back. And before I got on drugs, I would always get callbacks. All the time. Even for jobs I didn't have any experience in. And then the other day, I just figured, hey, maybe I should try. Try to put in an application. I literally put in one. I did one app. It took me about 30-45 minutes. And literally the next day, the very next day, they called me back. If there's not a higher power out there or divine intervention, I don't know what. I don't know. But it just seems like I never would get a call back because it just wasn't my time. It would have made me snowball even worse than I was. And I was already snowballed, rolling into a pit of darkness. And I was just literally stone cold, flat out, the biggest heroin addict you could find. I was rock bottomed. I was rock bottom during those videos. But I wanted to change. I no longer got excited to use or happy or felt fulfillment. I actually would get depressed every time I would get some. And I would look at it, put it on the foil, and start to smoke it. And I literally would just start getting really sad, really depressed that it's been 8 years. I'm going to be turning 30 soon. And I've been doing the same thing for so long, when I know how much potential that I have inside of myself. I know how smart I am. I know how fast of a learner I am. I just know that I can do so many things. And I do have 2 kids. And luckily my dad has his own business. He's a painter, and whenever kids' birthdays would come around or they needed things or things like that, I could always go work for him and we would get him stuff. But see, my dad, he would never give me cash for the work that I did for him, which I never ever complained about because it wasn't for me. It was for my kids, for him letting me stay at his house rent free, knowing the position I was in and how bad off I was. And he still was just waiting for the day for this to finally come. Oh, I don't like the way I look without my hat. I need a haircut. I need a haircut bad. But yeah, he's been waiting for so long for me to finally get my act together. And it just makes me feel so good that I could actually finally, be that son that he knew I could be. Yeah, man. It's emotional. It's real emotional. Really emotional because my dad has been my best friend. I literally have no friends still to this day. All of my old friends before I started using didn't really want to mess with me anymore. And I honestly singled myself out and I didn't talk to anybody anymore. I lived my life out of my room, this very room here. I would never leave it, only to go pick up. I still would have my kids every weekend. I was still tried to be the best father I could be. And I was always a good father, and I always will be a good father no matter what. But I had some things that I was hiding, and I would smoke it, so I would never get to the point with my kids where I'm passing out or putting them in dangerous situations or anything like that. But anyways, the past is done. Yeah, once you guys realize that you want to change, the first thing you got to do is let that past go. Let it go. Cut it. Cut it out. Doesn't matter what happened. I've done a lot of shameful things that I am so ashamed of that I never thought I'd ever do. That bothered me for years and years and years. And I just let it go. You just got to let it go. Push it away. And don't let it come back. Because that'll haunt you. Regrets. There's always another chance to fulfill whatever void that you may have inside you from a regret of not doing this or not doing that or doing the wrong thing for so long. There's always time to start doing the right things. You see that clock right there? It never stops. So there's always time. It all depends on you. How you're feeling. What point of your addiction are you in? Even if you're just getting addicted and you're still in the fun, happy stage, you should really think about what's happening to yourself. Think about how you were before you started partying. How people looked at you and thought of you. How you thought of yourself. Really contemplate about that. And try to evaluate that what you're doing, it's not right. It's going to set you down the wrong path. And then once you get set down that wrong path, I'll tell you right now, that path held me down, shackled me for 8 years straight. Wasted 8 years of my life. Sacrificed so much time and money and emotions and oh man, I can't. It's hard to put it into words without getting emotional myself. You just guys really think about what you guys are doing. especially you younger guys and girls. I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 in September this year. All you younger guys out there, especially the music today, Zans and Nelly, all that crap, that influenced me too. Guess who my biggest favorite rapper was when I was 18, 19? Lil Wayne. What did he always talk about? Pills, lean, all that stupid stuff. And I would turn up. I would turn up to that music, to that party music, that drug addict music. That's what it is. Drug addict music. And it gets kids hooked. And I was one of those kids that got freaking hooked. Because they went hand in hand. I would get high while listening to rappers talk about getting high. It was a trap. And I still feel like it's a trap. I don't know if I totally believe in conspiracy theories, secret societies, all these things that are out there to purposely control and get the youth hooked. I don't know. I can't put my finger on that. I'm not going to get into that type of stuff here. Only factual information is the topics around here on this channel. So, yeah. It's time to start doing my thing, man. It's time to start doing my thing. I got a job interview today. Besides myself, I got a lot of people that I want to make proud. I want them to be proud of me for once. And they are. They have been very proud of me for all these months I've been clean and sober. They've been very proud of me, but I want to take it to the next level. I want to show them that once I get cash in my hand, real amounts of cash in my hand, that they don't go to the wrong things. They only go to the right things. I want to prove that so bad. That's like one of the main things that just like I want to be able to be like, look, I got $1,000 paycheck, and guess what? Here's the receipts for everything I spent, and then here's my account balance. What's still left over that I'm saving? It's just so many things I want to do. I want to prove to people, but I know I don't have to prove anything to anybody. It's all about for yourself. You got to do it for yourself. You can't do it for nobody else because it won't work. It won't work. You have to want it for yourself. But in my case, I've already got it. I did it. I went through it. I suffered and suffered and suffered. And I made it. And now I just want to show everyone else that, someone is just like me out there that were in my shoes, withdrawing, feeling like they were going to die every single day. Even kids are going through what I went through. And so many of you that are probably watching my videos have gone through it. Might be clean, might still be using. You guys are all okay to be here. I cast no judgment upon anybody. Because I know how it is. I know how it is to be stuck. Feel worthless. Feel like you're going nowhere. And that feeds that addiction. Just feeds it. It's like shoveling in your favorite ice cream. All those emotions just feed into that addiction. And that's the biggest part. Is letting those emotions go. Don't beat yourself up over things you can't change. All you can do is change what is happening with you now, in the present. Don't worry about the past. There's no time machines. You can't go back there. That's done and over with. It's done. Don't worry about it. If you feel like you need to apologize or make up for something that you've done to somebody, that's totally fine. That will actually help you heal and be able to forget the past. But if there's not ways to be able to do that, then you have to come to terms on your own about how you're going to let that past go. If that's talking to somebody or watching a video like this. You know, that's kind of why I do this. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not even recording right. I got it straight up. You know what I mean? I'm not here to make money or to edit. I don't even have a computer. I'm not here to edit, to make all these crazy videos. You know, it's all about the message, the words, the message that needs to get out, you know. Every single person that's been in my shoes, make a video. We need thousands of these videos on YouTube. We need them because there's still so many people out there struggling. It's so sad. I think about it like, I'm so happy that I made it out for myself, but then I think about all the other people out there and I'm just like, oh my gosh, man. But this video is getting pretty long here. I don't want to take too much more of you guys' time, but yeah, pray for me. I got my interview at 2 o'clock today. Pray for me, please. I beg you. No, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, and I'm gonna ace that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna kill it. Kill it. I'm gonna get that job, and I'm gonna do right with that money. I'm gonna do right by myself. I'm gonna do right by my kids. I'm gonna do right by my dad, who has been there for me. I'm gonna start paying him back for everything he's ever done for me. And I'm going to pay myself back for all the times that I hurt myself intentionally by using. So, for anybody out there, like I always say, if you need somebody to talk to, you can always hit me up through my email, opiateadvisor@gmail.com. I will respond, man. I don't care. I don't care who you are. If you're a naysayer, anybody, I'll talk to you, man. Or girl, whoever. I'm not racist, none of that. I'll talk to anybody. I'm willing to help anybody out that wants to be helped. Even if you don't want to be helped and you're in addiction and you just want to talk about it. Just maybe to finally get that first conversation with yourself going, you need to talk to somebody about it first to really get that fire building within yourself. Just to know you have some reassurance from somebody. Even if you're thousands of miles away on the other side of the world. Hit me up. I'm serious, guys. I'm not only here for myself anymore. I want to be somebody that, I want to be a person that can say that they've helped somebody, even if it's only one person. I want to be able to say I helped somebody, to be honest, because really, you know, I've been to a lot of drug programs and it just seemed like everybody that worked there felt like it was just a job and they had to be there and they really didn't want to help anybody. They just said what they had to say and got through their day, whatever. I've been sober houses, everything. But nobody really seemed like it was in their heart that they cared enough to want to actually do anything in their power to help you. And that's what I want to do. I'm willing to do that. I've been there. I've been there before. I know exactly what you guys are going through. For all the ones that are still battling, having to use every day just to feel normal, not even getting high anymore. You have to use just to feel normal. Trust me, I've been there. I know everything about this subject from A to Z. So, anyways, it's almost 20 minutes now. I gotta start getting stuff going here, you know. See my face, you know, it's all. Got a little neck beard action going on there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to trim it up. Jump in the shower, you know. Get ready for this job interview. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'll let you guys know how it went. Alright, man. Peace and love always. Stay strong. I'm out.